Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I'm just sitting here drinking my morning coffee, getting ready to go training. Going to do a back and bicep day. Holidays are over. I had a few people ask me, let's see what we get for questions in here. People are like, hey, how much weight do you think you're going to gain? I gained 1 pound from the holiday feast. 1 pound. I actually was surprised because I felt like I pigged out fairly hard, but I walked in fasted. You know, I didn't pick out super hard. When I really look at it, only so much I'm going to eat while socializing inside that feed window. So, yeah, I ended up gaining 1 pound. I think it's the least hard I've ever gone on a Christmas, just in terms of calories. And it was my first cheat day, like 8 months or something. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Uh, you know, Good times with friends and family. Of course, I threw up a picture on Facebook of just some of the food. Someone didn't like it. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, who cares? I'm not going to insult other people's cooking. I didn't bring anything to any holiday get-togethers. Satnam says, "Happy Christmas to you. Happy Christmas to you too, brother." All right, happy Christmas to you. Speaking of the Facebook, I'll link it so if people aren't following me there yet, they can follow me. And let's see if we get a few questions going. I don't want to run this one very long. I want to get in the gym. It's already getting late. It's like 8 a.m. I need to get my day going, get some training going. But yeah, I had a great day yesterday. I didn't stay out super late. Didn't stay out super late. Yeah, dropped my plus one off like 8 o'clock. Came home, went to bed. And yeah, pretty much my day. How about you guys? How about you, Satnav? You have a good Christmas? All right. I suppose nobody. Yeah, great Christmas. Cool, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Mostly got sentimental type gifts. It's all good. Some original photos of my. I didn't have like my mom and dad. I got like some stuff like that. Stuff my grandpa's. So all good. How do you find the combination of red and white meat nice combination taste? What do you mean? I do it all the time, right? Satnaf, have you seen me put up pictures frequently where there's, both steak and chicken on the same plate, right? I don't really understand why this is um, any weird thing, man. Just meat, dude. When you're living that high protein life, I think I'm going to cut the carbs back down to the end of the day, though. I've not been happy fully with some of that in terms of just waistline points. I feel like I need to drop some of that water in there. Yeah. Protein is protein regardless of color. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm just after seeing your Facebook. Concerned about my meals, or are you talking about that Christmas? Because I don't like ham, so I wouldn't know. I didn't add any of that. I only ate the turkey. I went pretty hard on the desserts. I had well, not really. Realistically, realistically speaking, I don't think I had more than 1,000 calories of desserts. Mostly had like a little chocolate covered pretzels and you know, big slice of pie. That was about it. When I look at it now that I'm looking at it, I didn't go that hard. I eat mostly like potatoes and turkey. A few corn chips. With dip and things, right? And then the next place I mostly just had some carbs, rice type stuff, a little meat. Called it a day. Called it a day. Yeah. But no, I mean, if you mean my normal thing, yeah, I put up red meat with chicken on the same plate all the time. I tend to cook just massive amounts of meat all at once and just mix and match it. I got prep, but I usually cook, 5 to 8 pounds of meat at a time. Yeah, Reuben, I got full pretty quick. I got full pretty quick, surprisingly. But like I said, I went in completely fasted. Right? Went in completely fasted. So yeah, in retrospect, man, I didn't go that hard. Like I don't even know if I hit much of a calorie surplus. Now that I think about it, I probably hit a very small surplus. But I mean, again, I didn't hold back. Yeah, I don't know if it was really that much of a cheat day for me. I was want to grow a huge neck. I mean, anything that trains your traps, so you could do neck extensions. Alexander, here's my question. Were you intentionally trying to grow a huge neck? Like I'm giving you a really unhealthy advice if I tell you to do that. Like it's not in your best interest. Like mainly if you just want a good strong neck that's resistant to concussions, neck extensions, lots of shrugs. Ruben, glucose. How good a shape are you in? I mean, I would argue, Ruben, that not really that big of a deal. And why are you worried if it spikes a little one time on a holiday? I mean, is there really a downside to that? And if you're really worried about it, take a metformin first, like all the rest of us would do. But I didn't do that. I mean, I have some, but I didn't do that. But here's my thing. Why are you worried about glucose spikes if you're in shape? Like, are you? I'm gonna say this politely. Are you like a fat fuck who doesn't work out? Then maybe you need to worry about that. But are you in shape? You have lots of muscle tissue. Then those things don't actually happen. Like the people who worry about that seem to be the people who don't need to worry about it. Like if you're fucking fat, dude, I get it. It's a big concern. But are you reasonably lean? Are you under 20% body fat and have you gained a significant amount of muscle? Then those things don't really happen to a significant degree like you would think they would. Alexander, a couple of reasons. Number one, it shifts the amount of aldosterone so that you're going to have retain extra sodium. Two, it's going to be in your GI tract. So all that extra carbohydrate is going to draw water into it in your gut. Right? So you have more water in your intestine for a bit. While the volume is there until you pass it all through. And then you're going to have some shifts in aldosterone that's going to make you retain more sodium to the body. Right? Mm. Right. Oh, Ruben. All right, fair enough, Dakota. There's some stuff going on there. Maybe you should add a little more fat into some of that. Probably help slow some of that down. Dakota Hall, Jason, I'm a bit of a novice if this is a dumb question. Skip me as reverse dieting a good approach? No, absolutely not. Reverse dieting is largely a scam by contest prep coaches. Actually, mentally unhealthy, but it's a scam a lot of contest prep coaches have come up with to get people to pay extra money post shows. But again, reverse dieting is only a thing for contest prep. Like, did you diet down shredded for a bodybuilding show? And if you didn't, wouldn't know why you're messing with reverse dieting. No, just go to whatever calories you need to go to literally the next week. But I don't recommend big bulks and cuts. I'm not really an advocate at this point. I think that they're actually really bad for your long-term gains, in my opinion. I think people should stay reasonably lean, focus on lean bulks, recomposition, and slow enough cuts that you should be gaining muscle. Like, you shouldn't be losing muscle on a cut. So really your calories shouldn't be fluctuating a whole lot. But that whole reverse diet to get you all the way contest lean, then add 25 calories a week for 3 months straight and see where I'm going, keeping you in a deficit. It honestly contributes to mental illness and ends up having all sorts of problems. So you should just be focused on gaining muscle again once you reach a target body fat. Water retention from clean starch and different water retention from junk food. Because not necessarily, Alexander. Not necessarily. I mean, we get into a lot of nuance of what you mean by extracellular. You still have to deal with the sodium side, sodium retention. But again, you're talking about if you did a big junk food, right? Because we were just talking about holiday feast, so I thought you were talking about a big pig out bench. Again, a lot of nuance. A lot of times it's the junk food is because of other inflammation and stuff going on, such as inflammation from the refined fructose, maybe the excessive other stuff that's in there, right? Sodium to potassium ratios become a problem with junk food. So that's what we're looking at, right? Because, I mean, junk food can be all starch also. Right? It can be starch. It doesn't have to be refined sugars. Yeah, refined sugars and things. You're dealing with different inflammation and stuff happening. All right, guys, we're 13 minutes in. There's nobody really in here. I'm going to wind this down and get my workout done. So I hope it's been informative. I'll talk to you guys and gals next time.